Otis is a retard or whatever they said. I was just like, no shit. You know what I mean? Like, the only other person I know who beats with ICP is Eminem, and he's a fucking platinum. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I must be doing something right. Nah, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
I'm playing. But
no, you are.
But yeah, as far as the beef goes, as far as all that shit, what everybody wants me to respond, my response is the same as it's always been. I'm not even fucking focused on it.
No,
I'm
absolutely.
just staying above it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you're well.
But I really hope that they like find it in them to fucking move on and just focus on putting out dope shit for juggalos instead of focus on anything I'm doing or anyone I'm dating or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they haven't passed that point yet.
Just do you and I'm gonna do me, and we could all be juggalo family. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah, man. We all like that.
And I mean that for them and for all the juggalos, motherfuckers who decided to hate me because I fucking dated Samantha or whatever the fuck they hate me for. Whatever it is, whatever crazy way you twist it and spin it to make me out to be like the devil. Feel however you want to feel. If you're still a juggalo supporting the underground music scene, then I still got love for you regardless, you know?
Hell yeah.
Fuck it, dog.
So, I mean, that's why I want to get away from this quick, but I mean, essentially you said, you know, before all that stuff became public and everybody started talking about it and they did that fucking 2-hour show where they just hated on you, you had already been gone for months, right?
I mean, I don't know the dates, but
well, yeah,
it's
been a while.
Yeah, it was all done in September, so that's when I was outie, September.
Damn, almost a year.
So, I mean, essentially, it was just time to move on. It wasn't even, that stuff came later, right? I mean, that wasn't even really...
Well, I mean, I don't know what the story is that they told, and I don't want to fucking even open up that can of worms anymore. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I got fired for some non-work related shit, and then I went and found another job. You know what I'm saying? And because I got kids to feed, you know.
Right.
And somehow me getting, and you know, it's just crazy. I'd go on and on about it, but at the end of the day, I had to do what was absolutely best for me and my family, and I got a great opportunity with my boy George and MNE, and it was just all positive. Like, we weren't over there like, let's do this to fuck with them. We were over there like, let's put out a dope album together. Like, never, ever, ever has our focus at all ever been on them or responding to them or any of that shit. I'm just like, let them hate if they want to hate, you know. The one that hurts the worst is Joey, because me and him, out of all the fucking shit that was said, me and him were the ones that were actually for real close to each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, you just pretty much made that whole record just now that he just dropped, right?
I did a bunch of them. I'm not sure how many they did after I left, but yeah, like the video one, I produced that one. But I mean, I sent him a text beforehand. I was just like, man, I hope you still use them tracks. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, fuck it, dog. At the end of the day, we had a good run, and I wish them the best, and I hope that all that shit in the past stays in the past. I hope motherfuckers get clean and start fucking doing for themselves like I did, because once you do that, everything becomes clear, you know what I'm saying? And there's no issues, you know, but at the end of the day, fucking shit happened, dog. It's life, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
I just wish that they didn't fucking involve a bunch of people and try to, like, fuck up the people's, you know, it's like they kind of fucked up Juggalo's days. Yeah. Bringing all that drama, because now ninjas are stressed the fuck out on the internet 24/7.
Absolutely.
But,
and then lots of other people got involved.
Yeah, but the benefit is I was just on tour, you know. We just toured the whole fucking country damn near. And in real life, out there in the shows, on stage, at the meet and greets, none of that shit even exists, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I guess that shit don't matter. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, it was this big ploy to try to destroy me, but man, you ain't gotta fucking worry about me. All I'm doing is making my rap records and feeding my kids, one of which unites us all as a family. So
right.
I don't understand how anyone could hate on what I'm doing, but I'm gonna keep it pushing, just like I said on the record, man. And it sucks to have to respond to that shit at all in any way, but I know Juggalos want to know a little bit of what I feel. All I feel, man, is grateful. That's all I feel. Grateful that I had my time there. grateful that I went through what they put me through so I could become who I am today. You know what I mean? And like, just grateful, man. Who I am today is 1,000 times who I was last September. And I wouldn't be this way if it wasn't for that shit that they did. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I'm grateful. If anybody wants to know what my response to them is, it ain't nothing but a thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, much love, peace out. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, man. That's the shit.
And hopefully time will heal all for everyone else involved. You know what I mean?
I hope so. Absolutely.
But as far as I'm concerned, I did my job. I'm doing my job, and that's all I'm focused on, man.
I pray.
I'm trying to be an adult about it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. I hear you. I pray that the Bruces, the Garcias, and the Nenes, and everybody all gets along, and everybody, it'll happen, man. Family's family, whether it's music family, blood family.
Hopefully, at this point, they're just focused on other stuff.
Amen.
Like, I would hate it if I had spent all this time obsessing over what they were doing and saying. Yeah. It was like I was doing my best to get away from it because it was in my fucking face on the goddamn internet all day.
Absolutely, yeah.
A lot of juggalos know me. They know my heart, and I still got a lot of support out there. And for the ones who aren't feeling me or whatever, fucking whatever, bro. Put on a different record. Look at a different Instagram. You know what I mean?
If you're not feeling Young Wicked, go check out Gorilla Voltage.
Yeah, change the channel, bro, because this is the Juggalo Underground, man. We got 1 million fucking artists out here.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean? So just change the channel and move on. Or fucking talk a bunch of shit and get your rocks off hating on the internet. Whatever, that's cool too.
So
people are weird, man. People like to do weird shit. So
absolutely. Well, everybody, and it got a little out of control, but Juggalos are different than most music fans. They all got their heart in it, and they were preached the family values for so long, and then all of a sudden everything went to shit for a minute there. So people get their feelings in it, and it's a totally different world. I can only imagine being on your side of it.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the hardest part for people. Is people like me, like on the inside, all that shit. That people believe, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot. I don't know, man. It's just crazy. It's just crazy on the other side of things, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But every individual has their own experience, And I would hate to be the reason or cause for anybody's Juggalo experience to be stale at all. But ninjas know that. Ninjas know I'm just out here, anyone who's got an adult mind understands that some adult shit happened, and that I turned around and handled it like an adult. You know what I mean?
Amen.
The childish thing would have been to try to fucking war with those guys or expose, fucking people that are involved for a bunch of shit. Like, whatever, dude, Like, for me, it's just like live and let live, but fuck it, dog.
Absolutely, bro.
Fuck it.
So moving past that, we're getting to the good part now. So, you know what I'm saying? You move on, you link up with, how did you link up with George? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just call him, like, bro, I need you. Like, how did that go down? Like, how did you guys?
Well, we just, started texting after he found out that I became a free agent. We just started texting back and forth. I'm not sure who reached out to who first, but we talked prior to that too. Like, I seen him at the gathering, and I was just like, man, you guys are really, really doing something proper out here. You know what I mean? And I've been knowing George for the whole entire time I've been out here. He's one of the only fucking promoters and underground businessmen that's ever actually paid me what he did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So once we what the fuck was I saying? Yeah, once we started talking, he knew it was a good fit. I knew it was a good fit. Janie was all on board, and then they had a meeting with Paul to explain to him, like, what I'm about, what it all is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you guys didn't have the best relationship back in the day.
Well, like, people think I diss them and shit. Like, dog, if people knew the lyric they quote saying I diss them, if people knew what I was truly saying in my heart there, they would be like, oh, well, that doesn't, you know what I'm saying? It would flip people's wig. But again, music is open for interpretation, and think whatever you want. But if I had diss Twisted, I highly doubt I'd be rolling on their label, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if they, had issues with us back then or what, but it's like as soon as we linked up, it was like instant fucking homies, you know what I mean? Because they're really down to earth, normal ninjas.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's not all this extra with them. So it's like you can be yourself and still be accepted around Twisted, and that's just shit to me. But yeah, it's not that we had a bad relationship beforehand, although people interpreted it that way real heavily. It was that we had no relationship really. We would see each other in a meeting upstairs, like maybe like once or twice every couple of like months. I mean, that's like frequent, you know, compared to what it really was. It was like we never kicked it, we never really talked, and fucking, you know, we did a show together in the very beginning, and then we did a few shows throughout. Shit, we did a tour at one point, but even on that tour, we were just like so green. We were too nervous to say shit to them, and it ended up, you know, we didn't really connect. Once we finally connected, once all that weird wall of whatever it was between us was taken down, and we actually just sat in a room and talked to each other, it was like fucking kicking it with people you knew your whole life, you know what I'm saying?
Amen, for sure.
And then we got into the business side of things, and it was just like, man, a whole different world. Like, doing business with these guys is the best business I've ever done. You know what I'm saying? It's like they treat you right, they adhere to the fucking deal that they make with you, and like you can talk openly with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I can look at all my papers, I can look at all my numbers, I can sit down with George and go over everything. It's all there. You know, there's no weird secret agenda. You know what I'm saying? So,
absolutely.
So it's just been a blessing, man. And honestly, way back in the day, fucking me and Twisted, yeah, never mind. That's like a super private. I was about to tell you all a story that I don't even want to share. But we had a conversation back in the day. We had a conversation back in the day, and they kind of gave me some reassurance back then. And then 15 years later, that reassurance came true, you know, came to pass. And I mean, Tech Nine says, thank God for Strange Music. I say, thank God for Magic Ninja Entertainment, man. They really came through for me. You know, they didn't have to sign me. They knew there was going to be a lot of drama around it. But our focus has never been the drama. Our focus is only making dope CDs and putting them out, doing tours together. Business, absolutely. You know what I mean? Music business. Not
the way it's supposed to be.
Not underground drama, yeah.
Absolutely.
So that was the whole thing for us. Is just like, you know, none of our moves that we made had those motherfuckers in mind at all. We were only thinking about trying to make the next step in the Young Wicked career to make it dope, you know?
Fuck yeah. Let's do it big.
I feel like we did that, you know what I'm saying?
Amen. Yeah, and you said it all started December 31st, 2016. They announced you, and you dropped the Vengeance EP, and everybody freaked out. Yeah, man. I like how you know, how we got together, and already I had a fucking product out. Yeah, it was
done,
fucking,
you know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
And you know, I've released more more products. Maybe not music, but that's coming for sure. But more products. Like, I actually have merch now, man. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I can't stress how grateful and how much Magic Ninja has fucking helped me become like the artist that I should have been this whole time. You know what I mean? Like, you should never do a show and not have a banner up behind you. You should never fucking do a show and not have at least one T-shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like all this common sense stuff that was just like fucked off back in the day. So it's all there. It's all appropriate. You know, it feels good, man. It feels good to be. It's just kind of like getting a better job.
Absolutely,
the way it feels. You know.
You did. I mean, that's what happened.
Yeah, straight up, dog.
And now, so I mean, you released Vengeance. Fucking everybody loves it. That shit it's fucking great EP. Obviously, it was a little controversial to the Juggalos, but it's
right. I mean, that's the other thing, though. It's like music is there for interpretation. You know what I mean? And like some of those songs are old as hell. Like, okay, that one I did with Bones on there.
Yeah.
that's like an ancient song that we just pulled out of the vault real quick to put some flavor on there, you know what I mean? And the way that I'm speaking, it's just my story. A lot of people want to make it strictly about them, but it's like there's a million people that have fucked me over in the last 20 years that have nothing to do with them.
Yeah.
And I was getting vengeance on them too by fucking finally stepping out of that dark shittiness I was in and fucking shining bright, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. And we fucking see it. Everybody sees it. It's fucking dope. Vengeance is dope.
Hell yeah, man.
And then,
thanks, brother.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man.
At the end of the day, that's all Young Wicked's trying to do. I'm not trying to beef with no one or fight with no one on the internet. I'm just trying to make records. And if me making records rustles your jimmies that bad, then go ahead and throw your comments on there. You know, fuck it.
Oh, they're still doing it.
Get your comments on until you feel better. You know what I mean?
Still,
we all need something. I smoke weed, you know, but whatever.
That's terrible. That's terrible, Jimmy.
That's what I do to deal with stress. But some people, you know, comment on the internet.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing it all day. Tagging you in post and sharing the link. I've been seeing it all day.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's fucking.
That's the thing we follow. That's the thing too, is we follow different people. So I've cut out and blocked. Like my block game is so crazy, dog. I just block it. You know, and that's the beauty of the internet, man. Free speech. I don't have to read what you're saying. I'll change the channel on your ass. You know
right.
Perfect.
At the end of the day, man, I'm just, like I said, doing me, making records. What the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna show up to the furniture store and be like, "Oh man, you're moving that chair wrong." It really hurts my feelings the way you moved that chair from this side of the room to the other side. Is that your girlfriend? You're fired.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. I'm just playing.
That's ridiculous. No, that's it right there. That's it in a nutshell.
At the end of the day.
Yeah. Fuck
it's
yeah.
so ridiculous at the end of the day, man. But whatever, dude. You know what I mean? Through all that ridiculousness, I found this group of people who are loving and listening to my music, and I couldn't ask for anything more. If that's the price you got to pay to get people to find those ones that do love you, then it's worth it, man, because my life is filled with love right now, dog. It's the shit. You know what I'm saying?
You have to get through the darkness to get to the light, right?
Hell yeah, brother.
So now, after all that, through all that, we now have the return of the prodigal son.
Hell yeah.
So, which
14 tracks of dope.
Fuck yeah, which just dropped Friday. So if you don't have it yet, go pick it up.
Hell yeah, man. We put a video out too. The video's called Believe. Fucking 18,000 in a couple of days. I'm really grateful for that.
Fuck yeah, man.
I'm just trying to keep it fresh, you know?
I'm excited to see those chart numbers.
Fuck yeah, me too. Honestly, I'm trying to actually not think about it at all. So thanks for bringing it up.
Good job.
No, who knows, man? But I mean, if I chart at all, I'm going to be grateful.
Fuck yeah, man.
Like I said, every little achievement is another platinum record in my eyes. I know that's like maybe other bands look at that like, damn, what a fucking lame thing to say. Like, you should be striving for greatness, not happy with every mundane victory. But fuck that, man. If I get a dope song made, that's like a huge victory. You know what I mean?
It's not mundane at all. I don't have a track with Twisted. I don't have a track with Lex or Zodiac Imprint or Mac Lethal. You know what I'm saying? Like, all those things are fucking huge.
That Mac Lethal one too, man. That's something else. That's a crazy song. And I finally got a song with Ritz. Like, from the moment I heard him rapping, I wanted a verse from him. You know what I mean? And he fucking did a verse. He fucking posted about it. All that shit got me geeked up, man. Same as Twisted. Anytime Twisted makes a post and they're fucking big up in my shit, I'm just like, man, I can't believe this, you know? Because those guys are highly respected in the Juggalo world in regard to their music, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Like Twisted are just like, I don't know, man. They're like, for a young, you know, my favorite shit back in the day was Mirror Mirror, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you get to see that soon.
Oh yeah, huh? That's about to go down. August 26th.
Yes, sir.
Salt Lake City. Damn, man, I'm gonna be there.
August 26th.
Conor McGregor and fucking Mayweather are gonna battle that day. That's gonna be a fucking great day.
Yeah, you're gonna miss that fight because you'll be performing, right?
I'm gonna tape it.
Fuck yeah.
There you go.
I'm gonna TiVo that shit one way or another.
Oh yeah.
That or I'll just YouTube it the day after.
Who do you got winning that fight?
Conor all the way, but I don't know if that's for sure. And like, don't get me wrong, like I'm a proud American, but I don't like Mayweather, man. I know boxing wise, professionally, skill wise, he's a fucking beast,
Right.
and he's like the best in the world, undefeated, and I respect him for that. And I would just love to see Conor McGregor knock him out, man. That would just be crazy, dog.
Right. Right.
It would be like crazy as fuck. It would just be dope. So that's what I'm hoping happens, but we'll see, dog, because they're going into a boxing ring. Them gloves are heavier.
Right.
Mayweather is an undefeated world champion boxer. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Conor got that left.
Yeah.
And I heard some weird shit about how they're going to let him do like some MMA shit in there, like you're allowed to elbow or something. And I'm like, if that's the case, he's just going to wreck that dude.
Right.
So who knows, man? But my homie, he's a MMA fighter himself. This dude named Ryu, fresh enough. His name's Ryu, and he's a fighter. It's pretty fresh. But anyway, he's a fighter, and he said Mayweather's probably going to take it, even though he doesn't want him to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm kind of in that boat.
Like, professionally looking at it, Mayweather's probably going to like wreck this dude. So who knows, man?
Yeah,
you never know. I'm the forever underdog, so I'm really hoping Conor fucking takes it, man.
Right, yeah, I'm in that same boat myself. I think Mayweather's going to destroy him, but I hope Conor McGregor gets the win. But yeah,
that would be cool as fuck, right? I'd be like, holy shit, he knocked him out.
Yeah, the only guy that
Imagine if he fucking Aldo'd him, dog, and just knocked him out in like 13 seconds.
You know how many people are going to hate on that if he does win by an elbow?
Right.
I mean, how could you... Conor McGregor, the first guy to beat Mayweather, and he's not even a boxer. How shitty do you feel?
He doesn't even beat him with a punch. I want him to beat him at his own game.
Yeah.
That would be fucking crazy, man.
Fuck yeah.
That's me. I got a Conor McGregor fucking spirit, bro.
Yeah.
I definitely ain't good at shit talking the way he is, but you know what I'm saying? Every time I make a song or I make a record, I treat it like a championship fight. My goal is to knock motherfuckers out as soon as they hear it, you know?
Right,
I mean?
absolutely.
Damn, listen to the metaphors on this guy. Awesome.
Right.
Hell yeah, man. So we got the new record. Everybody's loving it. We're still out there pushing it. Like, how was that to work on?
It was dope. I got to make most of it at home. M&E is a fucking company that is like in the now, so they understand that I can like make a record from Colorado. Like, I don't have to move out there and live in the studio to make a record. I did do that because I wanted to spend time in that studio recording. So I did like 30 days there and like fucking maybe 2 weeks after that fucking at home recording. But it was dope. I'd make the tracks and send them off to Fritz. Fritz would mix them. My last album, I mixed everything. But working at home, I've got like limited mixing capabilities, so I sent it off to Fritz. And he did a great job and fucking turned it around for us. And we got some crazy features. It was crazy. The whole time, like, I started recording right away. So the whole time I'm making the album, all that shit's going on and all that hatred's being thrown my way. And like I said, man, I'm so grateful for it because it just fueled me to make a fucking beautiful record and become a stronger ninja, you know? I'm just...
Absolutely, man.
It's crazy to be grateful for shit for people who just want to fucking hurt you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, you know, pray for my enemies and fucking keep it moving, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. It's like that old
I don't give a
doesn't
fuck.
kill you makes you stronger thing, I guess.
Well, it's true as fuck, man. It's true as fuck. And it sure as fuck didn't kill me, you know what I mean? And that's the other thing I want to say before we're done. I want to make sure everyone listening and everyone who supports me, I know there's probably a lot of people who hate me who are listening to this, searching for something to quote or post to turn into some shit. But to those people, do whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. I'm barely paying attention. But to the people that love me, that came out of this showing me all that love and lifting me up, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so fucking much. My family thanks you. And, you know, it's just like, I couldn't ask for better fans, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah, man.
I don't care if the majority of juggalos, like, I don't know what the percentage is as far as who is riding with Young Wicked. But if you are, I can't tell you how much I fucking appreciate it. You know what I mean? Absolutely,
man. We appreciate you making dope music.
And that's all I'm trying to do. That should be the main point taken away from this interview. All Young Wicked is trying to do is make dope music. All that other shit is fucking fugazi.
And I keep hitting up Winnegar. Listen, I keep hitting up Winnegar, wondering when the big Young Wicked merch drop is. I know it's coming.
We got some shit.
I know it's coming.
We put a jersey out. We're gonna put out another one. Mike Winnegar is really good at his job, man.
Fuck yeah,
everybody at fucking M&E is really, really gung ho, really on top of their job. You know.
Amen. Yeah, I love everybody over there.
It's like sometimes shit gets done so well, it gets done like before I have time to like blink or even notice it. Next thing you know, shit's handled. You're good, you know.
Like you make a dope ass record, and all of a sudden you got to push it because now it's a national release instead of just the online release.
Yeah, that is really dope shit.
That's fucking amazing.
Fuck yeah, man.
So I just want to touch on a couple more things. You know, now we got the record out. You know, you're essentially you've reestablished yourself, if you will, for the most part. I know you and your brother are working on the long-awaited Murte. Is that right?
Yeah, I realize people are going to start saying it. Like there's some names of albums that I don't like to say because they sound weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and that's one of them. Damn it! But yeah, the album is basically called Death. Muerte is death in Spanish, to my understanding. I fucking really hope I'm not wrong about that. But yeah, our goal originally was to make like the darkest album we've ever made in our entire career, and I don't know if it's turning out all that dark, but it's definitely turning out, you know, heavy and angry like Goddamn was. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of anger.
Yeah, fuck. I mean, everybody does in their life, man. No matter what your profession. You know what I'm saying? So we use that. We use it to our advantage. I basically I judo negative energy and turn it into positive energy. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah, turn it into a dope ass track.
Judo in that shit. Yeah, fuck yeah, man. And then that track might sell a couple copies, and then my cut from that might help me put one of my daughters into dance class or something fresh. You know, it's like it's dope what we're doing over here. We're making lives better for us, our families, our friends. And then I get juggalos thanking me all day online talking about, man, you helped pull me out of a suicidal depression, et cetera, et cetera. You know, like, I know a lot of people see the hate, but, man, the love is there, too. It pours in, you know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
That's how I've been able to fucking maintain, you know what I mean? My fucking juggalo heart is still strong. It ain't broken. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, that's one of the, in my opinion, that's one of the great things that I like about, you know, you since Garcia Brothers and Slaughter, your shit's a lot more personal. It's not essentially wicked shit per se. It's
exactly.
I mean, it's young wicked shit, but it's not wicked shit. It's like real fucking music. You know what I mean?
And that's exactly what I'm going for. And who knows? Maybe that's why I never really fit in. Like made it and did things as well as I'm doing now over there is because I'm not like painted up or gimmicked out or anything. You know what I'm saying? I got love for that though. Like that's what I grew up on. But I'm just me. Like I guess my rap gimmick was just like young juggalo. You know?
Yeah, for
sure.
That
was it. And motherfuckers didn't like it, but some did, and now motherfuckers is really feeling it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So the Murte, is that something we can expect this year at Magic Ninja?
Oh yeah, it'll be out in a couple months, something like that.
And everyone keeps asking about the mixtape and the Cut and Stitch Volume 2.
Oh shit! I forgot we even talked about both of those. Cut and Stitch Volume 2 is done, and we got a really dope cover for it from this guy. Oh my God, why can't I remember his name now? Brian Jewell, that's what his name is. Stefan and Brian Jewell did the cover art. These tattoo guys from Dayton, they did a lot of my work. We've been friends for years. Those guys are great. Hit them up on the internet, man. They do great work. But yeah, that shit's done. Like the album, man, the whole shit. We just gotta like give it to George. Like if he hears this interview, this will probably be the first he's heard about it. But we've just been sitting on it. But yeah, we've got that, so that's gonna come out hopefully, probably like as a tour exclusive release, limited pressing type thing. You know, you won't see Cut and Stitch in nationwide stores.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do as big of a push as we can for Muerte, and then yeah, when you least expect it, Young Wicked Volume 2 will drop out of nowhere. So like that shit could happen tomorrow.
Fucking
as much
Ninja
as it could
Attack.
happen 2-3 months from now. Yeah, fuck yeah. And that'll be free online, and then you'll be able to buy hard copies from me at shows or probably through Twisted Shop. It all depends on how I approach, you know, the beat situation, because I got a lot of tracks over stolen beats and a lot of tracks over original beats. So it's all a matter of.
That's when you just do the free. You do the original album with the free other album.
Right. That would be dope. I didn't even think of that. Just put it all out there.
Buy one, get one free.
Yeah, you buy the original album, you get the stolen tracks free.
Yeah.
But either way, the whole mixtape, even if it's all original songs, it'll be free online, and then you'll have the option to buy it on Twisted Shop and iTunes. But at first, like when it first comes out, it'll be free for everybody, because that's how the mixtapes are going to be for my whole career, basically.
Now, are you guys going to do... sorry to cut you off. Are you guys going to do...
No,
well, we talked to Boondocks like a month ago, and he's got his little side thing that he has the opportunity to use through M&E. Are you guys going to do anything with Cannon Noise or any like stuff like that?
Well, our boys Mindshot are doing a lot of work right now under Canonize, and our boy Jay Dirty. We've got this dude who we're working with now named Curse One, who shoots amazing videos, and he's got dope music as well. So Canonize is gonna improve and improve more. You know what I'm saying? We're fucking with a lot of different ninjas. I don't want to say too much about Canonize because I don't know. It's a lot to clear up, but it's a big posse of people who are all eager to work. I just want to organize that work and have it come out appropriately. But as far as us being on it, we'll do features and stuff, but we're not going to be putting out any albums as Young Wicked or Axe Murder Boys or anything like that, unless it's through Magic Ninja. You know what I mean?
For sure.
We have a side group called Karmakaze with our boys from Mindshot, and that's been in the works our whole career. As we just do songs. You know, we've never put out an album. It's a ever evolving project, but that will see the light of day one day.
Oh, yeah.
And I just like to say how fresh it is to be talking about my projects, you know, however many years later on the Juggalo radio show. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I always step outside myself and I'm like, damn, this is fucking dope. This is dope.
That's the shit, man.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I appreciate y'all.
So I just got a couple random things. I know you were talking about, I think I saw you posted it on Facebook or something, that we're probably going to get like a 7-inch vinyl for the Still I Rise single.
Yeah, that's the plan. I got to talk to George and figure out the ETA on that. But yeah, that'll be a Twisted Shop exclusive.
That's fucking dope.
And the cover for it is really fucking cool. And yeah, man, we're finishing the packaging for that. And we're going to move forward. But also, right now, if you go to my Facebook, like right now, or any of my social shit, you'll see me spitting a verse from Still I Rise. And my boy Curse One shot that over the weekend when we did that in-store down in Denver. We shot that. And the whole thing I did, I just wanted to spit the verse on camera. And then I said, Still I Rise challenge. And basically what it is, I challenge juggalos or rappers or anyone, chicks who can rap fast, whatever, anyone to just take that verse and spit it on video and then post it with the hashtag Still I Rise challenge, and we're gonna watch them all. And whoever has like the most creative one or the most flawless one, we're gonna pick like 3 winners, and we're just gonna pick 3 dope entries and send them some free shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, that shit went live right before I called you guys. So if you want, peep that out. It's pretty fucking fresh.
Yeah. So everybody check out Young Wicked's Facebook page. Spit a rhyme, you're gonna win some dope gear.
The real one, not the
yeah.
fake
You
one.
just if you spit my verse from fucking that rap flawlessly or creatively, like looking weird or wearing something goofy or whatever, you know what I mean? However people do it, I'm hoping the response is cool. But however people do it, I had fun doing it. It's hard to rap all that shit, a cappella fucking in one breath, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You can see the veins in my neck fucking bulging like crazy.
Oh, God. Ladies, calm down, ladies.
Yeah. Dog, it's crazy. I was going to make a super inappropriate joke just now, but I held back. See, I'd be forgetting that we're live on the radio, man.
It's all good.
You say whatever you want.
You say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, you're good. You can
But
do
yeah,
whatever you want.
some of the female fans be saying some wild shit to me, man. It's great.
Hell yeah.
It's all love.
Just a random thought. Someone had mentioned it earlier. How dope it would be to see A&B do like a remix of Underdogs with Whitney Payton, since she's Team Underdog.
Holy shit, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Boom,
man. She's dope. Shout out to Whitney Payton, man. She deserves all the success in the world because she works her ass off and she has a really dope product.
Hell yeah.
You know, there's a lot of female rappers I support. Razakel, she's dope. Fucking Smalls One, all really dope underground hard workers with good energy. You know, so. Shout out to all of them.
And on that
I would hope to do a song with her. Whitney was interested back in the day, but I kind of fucked it off, just like going on tour and forgetting the right people back. So who knows if she'd even be wanting to do it anymore. But if she did, if she hears this, hey, I'm all the way down. I'd love to do a track.
Oh, yeah.
We'll let her know.
Yeah, we'll let her know.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
And kind of on that note, I wanted to get your thoughts on another female rapper. What was it like working in the studio with Blase?
Oh man, I don't know if I should be like honest about that or not.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
My whole positive vibe right now is like I don't want to like shit on anybody, but and like I won't explain why. You know, I won't blast her or them or anybody. I'll just say I'm happy that I don't have to do that anymore. I fucking I wish you the best, and you know, more power to her and whoever is working her shit now. I hope it works out or whatever. But like,
That Bulimic Becky goes hard, man.
Crazy straight. How are you gonna have me on there singing a song about bulimia? Oh man, that was a tough day, man.
That is strange, but it's a great song in my opinion. Most people hate it, but
right.
I love it.
I enjoyed making the beats. You know, it was just hard, man. Shit was just weird and hard. But at the end of the day, fucking, I'm sure some people liked it. And to the ninjas that hated it, you know, shit, sorry.
I think I'm one of the few people that
I was doing the job.
Yeah, I think I'm one of the few people that like it.
Yeah, no doubt. That's what's up.
So we got the record out. We got the record out. Everybody go pick that up. You're at Alcova Music Fest July 30th at the end of the month here. That's going to be fucking dope.
Yep, Wyoming, man. It's going to be cool. Shout out to Lex Apatow put that together, and Travis Reagan. Shout out to them. And the other lady who's the promoter, we spoke on Facebook, but I can't remember her damn name now.
Shout out to her.
See what I'm saying? Too much shit going on, you know?
I hear you.
Plus that blase question as the ender kind of threw me.
I got to throw you off.
Nah, I've known her for years. I hope she gets her shit together and does well with her life, as I do with everyone. So that'll be my official positive response to that, you know? Positivity, man. It's 2017, you know?
So I know, with the record out, you got the Alcova, you got Attack of the Ninjas. I know there's been speculation of Gmo's doing a headlining tour, I think, this fall. Can we maybe expect you to be a part of that, or is there any tour plans coming up for the record?
I super hope so. I don't know. There is tour plans, but I don't know what they've put out or released, so I'm just going to fucking wait and see what gets confirmed. But no matter what, you're going to see me plenty, you know what I mean? I'm going to be out there.
Oh yeah.
And I'm really hyped to just go as a fan, go to the Most Tasteless tour.
Fuck yeah.
Because, I mean, that's going to be some really solid Juggalo flavor,
hang out
man.
with
I
us?
can't wait.
You can come hang out with us at Pops on Halloween.
Hell yeah. we can all resist the urge to drink together.
There you go. I'll do my best.
I promise nothing.
What kind of party is that? Hey, bros, come over and, be sober.
I'll smoke
no,
cigarettes.
cool.
I'll hang out with you and smoke cigarettes.
Smoking a bunch of weed, fuck it.
Hell yeah.
Damn, Halloween on Pops. Is that Devil's Night, or is
The
that
Devil's Night's
Halloween?
Detroit. Halloween's Pops.
Shit, that would be dope.
Yeah.
Actually, this might be the first year I get to spend Halloween with my kids, so I probably won't see y'all.
There you go. Trick or treat it up, man.
Big room.
Hell yeah,
That's
man.
way more important.
Fuck yeah. It's good. It's good living out here, man. Colorado. Fucking
yeah.
Magic Ninja.
Fuck yeah. So I got one more
All
question.
good. Cool.
We asked most of our guests. It's a shout out to the homie Roscoe over at Fago Lovers.
Roscoe!
He forces me to do this. Not really. So it's a simply hard question. If you're stranded on an island, you can only bring 3 albums. What do you bring?
That's a great question. I would bring Twisted's Most Tasteless, and I would
Reissue?
bring... Oh, I can't remember the
I
difference.
don't, I'm just kidding. You don't have
At
to
this
answer
point.
that.
But if it's just a matter of the cover, then yeah, I'll take that first one.
Hell yeah.
But, so yeah, Twisted's Most Tasteless, and then oh my God, I don't know how real I should be with y'all about
Come
my
on.
musical.
I gotta be real,
choices.
man.
Well, you got some Elvis?
But let's see. Fuck, man,
He's gonna say
I'm
Bono.
buckling under the pressure here.
Some Bob Marley. So come on. We've heard some
Cher,
crazy shit.
some Cher. I mean,
Okay, cool.
Madonna?
Okay, cool. The first one would be Twisted's Most Tasteless, because that's just like one of my all-time Juggalo favorite CDs, and I could bump it, or Freak Show. So either one of those could fill that first slot, even though it's kind of cheating. And then there's a like a Christian country singer named Mindy Smith who did an album called One Moment More back in the day. And if you get the flu and you play this album, you won't be sick anymore by the time the album's done. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's the most peaceful, like, angelic, like, heavenly, just float you off into fucking the clouds, happy, friendly shit ever. And back then she was kind of hot, too. So it was dope. So I'd say I'll take that one.
Hell yeah.
Damn, what a pick. That's ridiculous. I can't even believe I put that on there. And then and then probably like System of a Down, Toxicity. That would probably be
There you go.
that would probably be awesome too. That way I could like feel like, get my rap vibes with Twisted, and I could rage out with that System shit, and then I could fucking totally heal all my worldly wounds with that Mindy Smith record.
Hell yeah, man.
But honestly, I don't know what the fuck I'd bring. I
That's
listen to so
perfect.
much shit.
It's 3 different sides.
You never know. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, man. So that's what's up, man. We definitely appreciate you calling in. We look forward to everything you're doing.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you guys even taking an interest. I hope that shit went well. Shout out to everybody listening. If I offended anybody, fucking relax. Hey, relax. And if, and anybody who's having a great time, I support you. Much love. And yeah, man, I'm going to get up out of here.
Hell yeah, man. We're going to bump some of that new Prodigal Son. Check out Young Wicked. Pick up the new record at Twisted Shop. Hit him up on the socials, Young Wicked 303. We definitely
All the way
appreciate it,
around.
brother. Much love, man.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. Much love to the whole crew. Replicon Radio.
Hell yeah, brother.
Dope. All right, I'm out this bitch.
All
Peace,
right,
y'all.
Let it.